What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Review Dudes. Today we're going to give a recap of The Last of Us episode 8. Let's get fucking hyped. We get introduced to a new village. There's a priest quoting the Bible to a town full of sad people who just lost somebody. The priest and one of the villagers discuss about rations and that there's not enough fucking food for everybody. Then it cuts back to Ellie, who's taking care of Joel. Ellie then leaves Joel to do a bit of hunting. She sees a rabbit, then she goes for it and snots herself. Then she sees a deer, she aims down sight, gets a good shot on Bambi, and bang! No fucking way. She begins to track the deer by following its blood. The deer is found, but not by Ellie, by two fuckwits. The two fuckwits decide to take the deer quickly before the shooter returns. Ellie finds the two fuckwits with the deer and tells them any sudden moves and she'll put one right between their eyes. They make a deal, half a deer for some penicillin. Buddy Boy has to go get it. Ellie waits with the deer and the preacher for Buddy Boy to return with the penicillin. The preacher tells Ellie that there was a man murdered in their village and he was travelling with a little girl. The preacher makes it clear that he knows Ellie is the little girl. Buddy Boy shows up with the penicillin and gives it to Ellie. Ellie returns back to Joel to save his fucking life. The villagers are running out of food and are informed that they found the person who killed their friend Alec. Preacher tells the villagers that at sunrise he'll lead a group to pick up her trail. Some stupid fucking bitch ass villager screams, "You should kill them both." The preacher pimp slaps the shit out of that bitch and says that you should respect him. The preacher starts to pray over the food and everybody gobbles the fucking shit out of the food. Sunrise comes and Ellie is injecting Joel with a bit more penicillin. Ellie's outside. Then loads of birds are disturbed and start flying away and she knows something's up. The preacher is leading some villagers in and he says to stay alert. Ellie sees the villagers, then she legs it back to Joel. She gives him a knife and says that she's gonna lead them astray. Ellie starts to shoot at them from a horse. The villagers chase after Ellie. One of the limp dick pricks gets a shot and takes it. The limp dick prick absolutely annihilates the horse out of it. Ellie goes flying off the horse and she's fucking concussed or something. The villagers egg him to finish her off. The preacher's having none of it and tells the guys to take the fucking horse off back to the village and then that the rest of them go looking for Joel. One of the villagers stumble across where Joel's hiding and Joel's not there. Boom! Out of nowhere, Joel stabs that motherfucker to death. One of the other guys looking around stumbles across another dead body and he goes, oh fuck. Joel knocked his ass out and tied him up. Joel now has two bitches tied up and he starts torching the shit out of one by stabbing him in the kneecap. Joel does the old point at the map trick again, then stabs that motherfucker to death, then beats the fucking shit out of your man to death as well. Ellie wakes up caged and outraged. The preacher tries to sweet talk Ellie into joining the cult. Joel ventures off and then finds some bloody trails. Joel investigates the bloody trails and finds a dark room, and inside that dark room he finds bodies hung upside down, their heads chopped off. Ellie breaks the finger of that creepy fucking preacher guy. The preacher grabs one of the villagers and then takes Ellie out of the cage. Ellie bites that preacher guy's hand, then they throw her on the table and then she says that she's been infected. Now he's infected. Ellie grabs the butcher knife off the preacher, then sticks it in the other guy. The preacher then starts shooting at Ellie. Ellie runs away, then she picks up a fiery piece of wood. Ellie tries her best to hide from the preacher. In the meantime, Joel is on his way. Ellie threw the flaming piece of wood and started a fire. Ellie stabbed that fucking preacher. Ellie gets shoved to the ground and then the preacher tries to rape her. Ellie manages to grab a knife and stab the fucking shit out of that rapist bitch. Ellie leaves the flaming building in tears. Then Joel finds her and comforts her and she starts freaking out. Joel and Ellie embrace and then they leave. And that's the recap for The Last of Us episode 8. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Phoenix Hustle out. You know it. Boom.